Hey everybody, Angry Canadian here. Yeah, so have you seen this ridiculous commercial with Mike Meyers and Mark Carney? Are you kidding me? So I got questions. My first question is simple. Where is this? Did Mark go to the States or did Mike come to Canada? Which I doubt that. I'm guessing this was done in the United States. Because the Canada flag on the wall behind them was taped with white hockey tape. It looks stupid. Because I think if it was in Canada, every single arena in Canada has a Canadian flag hanging at the end of it. They could have utilized that. But instead they pulled some douchey crap wearing Canadian hockey jerseys. And it's sickening and disgusting. Who's Mr. Dress-Up's little buddies? Come on, give me a break here. How much did you pay Mike Meyers? How big's your budget? Didn't look too big by the flag hanging on the wall, Mark. How much did you pay Mike to say that bullshit? Because he's not Canadian. He might have been born here, but he's no longer Canadian. He's lived in the United States for over 20 years. He doesn't live here. He's an asshole. Nobody likes him. Why would you have picked that goof to be your spokesperson for Canada? You would have been better off with Brett Butt. You know, quite honestly. Mike Meyers is an asshole. All the reports we saw in the tabloids over the last 20 or 30 years about him are disgusting. The guy's so arrogant, such a douche. He would tell cast members in movies he was in to avert their eyes and not look at him when he would come on set. Like, what a douchebag. Mike Meyers, you're an asshole. And I'm curious, are you married to a man or a woman? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. You're both disingenuous pieces of shit. Nobody's buying your Canadiana crap. Look at this fucking Mark Carney, you're an asshole. I guarantee you don't know one fucking song from the Tragically Hip. I guarantee you've never listened to them a one day in your life. You know? Oh, Tragically Hip. Oh, that's so funny. You guys are fucking assholes, both of you. The Perias go down in flames. Mark Carney, you are not my prime minister. You need to fucking quit saying that shit. Mike Meyers, hi, Mr. Prime Minister. That's absolute bullshit, and you know it. Mike Meyers, you're a douche. Nobody likes you, and nobody thinks you're Canadian. What a massive mistake they made, bringing you in as the spokesperson to sit there with some global elite douchebag. The guy's a World Economic Forum member. Is that what you like, Mikey? You goof? Yeah, we know you love Justin Trudeau. You've said it. I'll provide the clip. And you love his dad, Pierre Trudeau. Are you shitting me? That fucking guy signed the immigration proclamation and got Canada into the trouble it's in now with all these bloody immigrants. They all need to go, and you're a goof. Mike Meyers, you're a fucking goof. Listen, folks, as always, like, share, and take care.
Let's go. Mr. Prime Minister, Mike Meyers, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd come up and check on things.
You live in the States.
Yeah, but I'll always be Canadian.
But you live in the States.
Yeah, so?
Do you remember Mr. Dress-Up?
The children's show on CBC?
What were the names of Mr. Dress-Up's two puppet friends?
Casey and Finnegan?
Bud,
Spud?
Howie,
Meeker?
Capital Saskatchewan,
Regina?
Tragically.
Hit?
You're a defenseman, defending a 2-on-1. What do?
Take away the pass, obviously.
What are the 2 seasons in Toronto?
Winter and construction?
Wow. You really are Canadian.
Yeah. But let me ask you, Mr. Prime Minister, will there always be a Canada?
There will always be a Canada.
All right. Elbows up.
Elbows up.
What a couple of fucking losers. You ask a bunch of qualifying questions to try and prove you're Canadian? That's just retarded. You look stupid. You look dumber than a bag of rubber pucks. So this is kind of fucked up because this is Mike Meyers, the former Canadian. Everybody knows him from Austin Powers and Cat in the Hat and shit. Everybody knows he was an asshole. Apparently, when they were on set, he wouldn't even let people look at him. When he came onto the set, people had to look at the floor, some shit like that. He wouldn't acknowledge anybody, wouldn't let them talk to him and stuff. He's just an arrogant fucking asshole. And he lives in the United States. You got nothing to say, Mike Meyers. Nobody gives a shit about what you have to say about Canada because you're a fucking asshole. But let's listen anyway to what you got to say. Let's hear the pearls of wisdom from Mike, I'm an asshole, Meyers.
But more recently, Justin Trudeau's fantastic. I am unabashedly, everybody, I am a Justin Trudeau fan. I'm a Pierre Elliott Trudeau fan. I love the eloquence. I love a discussion that isn't just insult and putting down your opponent. but having a philosophy of governance. And Trudeau basically was, we are our brother's keeper, and civility is what we're hoping for.
You have nothing to say, bud. You haven't lived in Canada. You live in the fucking States. You don't know the bullshit we've been through for the last 9 years with Justin. And I want to ask you a question, Mike. Are you fully aware that Justin Trudeau, as bragged, as claimed by World Economic Forum leader Klaus Schwab, Justin Trudeau is his number one protege, and 50% or more of Justin's cabinet are World Economic Forum members? Like, holy fuck, Mike.
The other one is that the reason you give somebody authority is because they're either just or fair or competent.
Justin Trudeau is not just, he's not fair, and he's not competent. The guy has a degree in dramatic arts. He's an actor. He's a fucking actor. And he's acting on behalf of the World Economic Forum. You're just such a fucking douche, man.
But in the end, government is there to help you. You know?
You nailed it. Govern. But Justin has not been governing the country. He's been ruling over the people like a fucking dictator, like a piece of shit. You think you would have been up here for the fucking convoy? You were a real Canadian, cheering on with all the rest of the Canadians. And it wasn't just 100,000 people or whatever it was that landed at Ottawa. It was the throngs, the absolute hundreds of thousands of people cheering on the truckers all across Canada, hanging from bridges and overpasses, lining the highways, honking horns and cheering on everybody. But you weren't up here, you piece of shit. You're down in the United States.